is good for everything. You know, I'm not anti-development, but for me, there's a human factor to this, that it can be there for all people, whether they're new immigrants or the rich developers. There has to be some middle grounds. If you're going to make money off our backs, then you put back into the community. Put back into the community.
This episode, we're heading to one of my new favorite local gems, the rich family history of over 70 years. Sakura Foundation plans to maintain that history and embrace the future. Shout out to my big sis. I was looking for ramen noodles and I thought I had to go all the way to H Mart, which is quite the drive. And this local gem was right here downtown where I live. In February 1942, 2 months after the tragic attack on Pearl Harbor, President Roosevelt issued the Executive Order 9066 that resulted in the incarceration of over 120,000 Japanese Americans and people of Japanese descent from 1942 to 1946. Justice Murphy of the Supreme Court expressed the following: racial discrimination of this nature bears no reasonable relation to military necessity and is utterly foreign to the ideals and traditions of the American people. Of those incarcerated was George Inai, a young entrepreneur. At just 20 years old, he owned his own grocery store back in Sacramento, California. Colorado's governor at the time, Ralph Carr, welcomed Japanese Americans and their families to Colorado. George had the vision of creating a safe haven for the Asian community and a market that carried Japanese goods and more. Originally going to be called Nippon Market, Governor Carr recommended a name that was more universal that would be received due to the prejudice and the circumstance between the United States and Japan due to the war. Being the savvy business owner that he was, George came up with the name Pacific Mercantile as a nod to the West Coast, where his original store started it all. 70 plus years later, and we have this local gem. So definitely check it out. Love that place. Such a rich cultural and family heritage. You really feel the family love there. Sakura, or cherry blossom, is the national flower of Japan and represents a time for renewal and optimism. Hanami, which means flower viewing in Japanese, is a traditional custom of enjoying the beauty of cherry blossoms. I like it. Just kick back, smell the cherry blossoms. Sakura Square honors this tradition every year. For the past 49 years, they have the annual Cherry Blossom Festival right here in Sakura Square. With the upcoming redevelopment of Sakura Square, It's exciting and beautiful to see that they plan on maintaining that rich cultural and family heritage they've created. Such a beautiful space. Love it there. Pacific Mercantile, that's my spot. I love your store. I feel like a regular now. A lot of great stuff there. Definitely check them out now and support them now and in the future. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in. Peace, love. I'll catch you on the next one.